One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Fifth Third Stadium, home to the Kennesaw State Owls. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Missouri State Bears, squaring off with another team from Conference USA, the Kennesaw State Owls. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Kennesaw State ready to kick it off and get this game going. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Missouri State's offense will have first crack at this one. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David. But the question, can they even stop him?
It's one thing to watch it. It's another thing to stop it. And just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. Like sometimes he's a lineman. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. So tough to figure out where he's going to be to double team him. But I bet he's got the attention of this defense, Jesse.
He does for sure, and because of that, David, I think it's going to open up some opportunities for maybe some of the other guys out wide. If you've got two guys covering the tight end as a quarterback, you've got to be ready to throw the football somewhere else sometimes, and so you might see a little bit more balance in the passing attack today.
Gets it out quickly. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Clark to fire. Unloads to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. This time it's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Third and short from the 49 is this four-down territory. Caught near the sticks. It's Robinson. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. Second and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking for the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. 8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a third down conversion. He's got him. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on first down. It's complete on the right side. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri State.
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Kennesaw State's offense has the ball for the first time. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys.
There he goes! He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. First down from the 42. Williams will pass. Complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Looking left. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Pulls it in. It's Robinson. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Offense gets set for second down. Off play action. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. So they're facing third and short from the 25. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Snap from the gun on third down. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wide receiver going in motion. The give to the tailback.
You see, this is what great defenses do. Great defenses swarm to the football. So when you do miss a tackle, it's not the end of the world. There's another guy right there to wrap him up. Great defenses seem like they got 12 guys on the field. Nice job swarming to the football, engulfing the running back.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here on third down. Clark wants to throw. They're working that left side. Worked his way out across the 35, got it up to the 37-yard line, but still a little bit short of the line to gain. It'll be fourth down. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. And the Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. But see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. On the run, it's Scott. Wide open spaces. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
You know, it's so important for corners to be able to transition, right? You got to have real loose hips. You got to be able to change direction on a dime. And in zone coverage, when you see the ball thrown, you can break on it and force incompletions like that.
That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. They get to the line quickly.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
He wants to go deep. Hits him in stride of the 10. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Kennesaw State right back to work. To the ground with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Williams looking for a man. Under fire. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Right on the money. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Just drives it between the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll start to return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Using the quick game. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Blasted as he lets it go. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? The Bears will have it 1st and 10. Clark to fire. Finds his tight end. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but...
Makes the catch down the right side. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. And the Bears are moving quickly down the field. He leaves it with his back. They make the stop, but he got work done on the ground, picking up 6 to the 23. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Robinson. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. The Bears, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Off the play fake on 1st down. Lets it fly. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Got some room to run. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Got the 1st down, looking for more. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Looking to throw on 1st down. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Caught in the backfield, it's Bullock. Sweet cut there.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains because of his...
A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And this kicker might be feeling it. He made one earlier, now from 49 yards out. And the try is no good. And guys still down by 4, still needing a touchdown to take the lead. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Clark wants to throw. Unloads to the right. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on third down. And the Bears will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Pulls it, fired complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Rushes on him. Fires to the big fella. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. Third and short from the 45. Powers through the defender.
I think to be a good third down offense, guys, you've got to be able to run the football. You're going to come upon these third and short situations multiple times throughout the course of the year, but you've got to be able to get pushed up front, and it helps when you have a talent like that to turn around and hand the football off to.
He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw, they'll have to be efficient against the clock. It's caught downfield. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Off play action on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. And this is a weird move. They're sending out the field goal unit here. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say this has been a fun watch so far in Kennesaw. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Fifth Third Bank Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Bears will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Going to the run to start this second half. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Kennesaw State right back to work.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not...
He's loose! And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed, so dynamic with the football. And this is why they get it to him short, because he can take it to the house or make a big play on any reception.
They'll run it from the gun. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now, because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Williams will pass. Big fella moving. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. And that one will put them up here in the second half. A methodical, and it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. A very productive play on first down has now set us up with his second and goal. Trying to pound it in. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? The offense starts in the shadow of its own end zone. Quarterback on the keeper. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. A lot of yardage in front of them. 1st and 10 from their own 19. Quick completion on the out. Turning it on. There he goes. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And the Bears have it with a 1st and 10.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver in the middle of the field.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Trying to impose their will with the run. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
Floating away. Finds his big tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the first down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Going for 6. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone.
Great awareness by that defender that time. Seeing the ball thrown, getting his big paw, knocking it down, and now you set up 2nd down.
Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense is making some big plays here right up against their own goal line. They forced 2 straight incompletions, now setting up 3rd down. You're expecting pass again. Is this a situation where they're going to want to blitz, or do they stay back, play zone, and try to break on the ball?
And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defense denying a big play as we've played 3 quarters. We've come to the end of the period. It's Missouri State holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And it slips just inside that right upright. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Georgia is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the momentum may be turning. These dogs have picked themselves up off the canvas before, and they are capable of it again today. They're trailing by 10 to Charlotte. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Going downfield for the big play. Makes the grab right down the middle. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. They lost ground on first down, now second and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The play action fake. Pressure's there and he gets rid of it.
Man, they just couldn't find a hole. Down in the red zone, the field shrinks. So much harder to complete those passes, but fourth and short. Now, decision time, baby.
Williams looking for a man. Fires into the end zone. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. This offense is so deep, it's teetering on the edge of a safety. Leaves it with the running back. Follows a good block there, picks up 3s out to the 9.
Well, you got to give this offense a ton of credit because normally they've got the lead because of this running back. Today, it's actually despite him. They really haven't gotten the production out of him that they expect week in, week out. You got to give the defense credit for that. But other guys on offense have been able to step up enough to make the plays necessary to give them the lead.
Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Bears with the 1st and 10. The give as they work on that clock. The ball scores 3. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. You want to talk about hearts and throats when that ball was on the ground? The offense recovered its own fumble. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. And the Bears are flying down the field. Might be calling a hot route. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Bears now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll try the run, finding open areas. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Bears will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll take it on the return. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Looking for a gap. It's Scott. Hard running there. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. And here we go. Down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds him out of the backfield. They'll stop him short. Just what they needed as they get the ball back for their offense. He might want another play. You the play fake, now to throw. Deep shot for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Here's the handoff. Breaks the tackle. And he used that stiff arm as a sledgehammer to bludgeon his way to a few extra yards. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He gets enough for the first down. Crowd is silent. Chains are moving. Clock still going. The Bears are threatening in the red zone. They'll run it. It's Lawrence. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
It's really important at this point of the game late that they at least get a field goal here to make this a 2-possession game. So they're staying conservative. They're running the football, keeping it on the ground to execute that idea.
He kept him out of the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1-yard line.
Such a tough spot to be in on defense because you're trailing, you're expecting the offense to run the football. They just did it on the last play, and then on a critical 3rd down, they go play action, and they throw it over your head. You got to feel...
Looking for the end zone, and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bears! You can see it on the sideline. They built a comfortable 4th quarter lead, and they know they're going to go 11-0.
Well, they get the touchdown when they needed it most. That score now makes it a 2-possession game, and guys, with just seconds to go on the game clock, this thing is all but over.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Williams will pass. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. He's taking a deep shot. Makes the catch, and a huge play on the left side. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to pass on 2nd down. They get to him as he throws. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Bullock. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things they're going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.